short stopover in TUMUT tonight. $45 a night in this caravan park, right on the river. Literally, this is the setup, and that's the river. And there are these cute ducks everywhere. Look at them. What's he doing? That's weird. And that water is hooking. I would not want to fall in there. Keith's just gone to try his luck at trout fishing again. Trees here are an amazing colour, beautiful. Hey duckies! Hi! What you doing? Parked right under this humongous tree. So tomorrow we are headed for Canberra. So we'll be out by 10 o'clock. So I guess we'll check in tomorrow. Ciao.
Caravan at 4 heading to Talbingo.
This is Galabri Estate in Sutton in New South Wales. We chose to camp here as a hip camp. It's $29 a night. No water, but there are toilets. It was really pretty just to hang out by that little dam overnight. This used to be an old golf course a long time ago. It was very easy to book in. Gorgeous sunset. You know, if it's a stopover, I highly recommend this place. happened, Keithus?
Well, just some preventative maintenance. These little bars tend to rattle out after a lot of dirt roads. And what they do, the way these locks work, is that just goes in there and basically pushes the lock open and close. So what I'm doing, put that back in, and then we just put the bottom. You can see it's cracked there because I had to force it open, so it's cracked it. There, so I need a new one of them. What that little bar, that lever does is just move that open so it operates. When that bar wiggles out, it no longer moves this open and your cupboard's locked. It's stuck, and the only way to get it open is to reef it and pull the back off it essentially and break it to get it open, which is a pain in the bum. So obviously I've got to replace a couple of these broken ones, but they're still working, so I'm just going to go in and Loctite all the rest so that doesn't happen moving forward.
So where are you Loctiting them?
Well, we're just on that spindle, so right. I'll do the next one. See that little lever there? So I'm just unscrewing that, putting a little Loctite around the thread. Yeah. Like so, and just screw it back in. And that should keep the wee bastard in there where it belongs. So, not a hard job, but one. Look, every caravan I get before I go away, I'm just going to go through and do this, and that's one less thing that's going to break while you're away. And when you're out, you know, in the middle of nowhere or in between a bunch of little towns, it's very difficult to get a hold of new ones of these, because it's a bit hard to know where you're going to be when you want to get them shipped somewhere, or you've got to be in a big town that has a decent camping caravan supply place that stocks them. Morning. So left TUMUT, or as one bloke who was in the thermal pools pronounced it TUMUT. I had to correct him. Had a shit drive yesterday. We took a wrong road. Went all through pine plantations and down slippery dirt roads, and I passed a grader who was doing road repairs, and he said, yeah, it gets pretty messy between there and Canberra. So an hour into that, we turned around and went back. So lost about 2 hours on a quarter of a tank, and finally made it to TUMUT. Finally made it to the outskirts of Canberra. Went to a lovely winery yesterday, Colin Ducker, something like that. I had heard of it before. It was very nice. And yeah, got to this hip camp where we stayed. Oh, that's tight coming through there. Hang on, I'm going to pause and. Oh no, I might be right. No, getting closer. Okay, pause and we'll redo this.
You're right. Righto. just walking back to the car and I thought, shit, that hurts my foot. It's a bloody big glass thing and now I'm bloody bleeding. Bloody. Ow. Man, it went straight through my shoe. Ah! How are your hopping skills, Mel? Ew! That's not going to work. Somewhere.
What do you need? Tissues? Do you want a tissue first, just to wipe it away?
Yeah, I think I just need to make sure there's no more glass in there. So, these expensive little croc things are clearly not good camping shoes. They've proved it time and time again.
They're expensive, but they're not steel cap boots.
Oh yeah, sure you're right. All fixed. Tell you what, pays to have a first aid kit on board. That's for sure. Thanks, Keithers.
Welcome, Melton. Alright, take two. Yeah, that was a tight exit getting out. Just had to reverse the caravan and get a better angle getting through that gate because it was narrow and there's a sharp turn straight after it. And then Melty got a bit of glass on her foot, so medical repair, and then we're off. So where was I? We left TUMUT, stayed at this ebb camp on the dam last night. The only one's there, so that was lovely, nice and quiet. And today we're heading to Batemans Bay to a place called, I can't remember, Murramarang Beachfront Resort. So a couple of hours drive today. I don't think we're going to get to ride Stromolo at Canberra, which is disappointing, but we'll get back there another time. So if we did that, we wouldn't get to see any of Batemans Bay, and I think we're keen to revisit the Oyster Shack.
Well, you're keen to visit the Oyster Shack.
Yeah.
I'm keen to hit the beach.
It was good last time. Anyway, see you later. Now I'm going the wrong way.
Already.
Yeah.
This is Murramarang Beachfront Holiday Resort. It's an NRMA park. Highly recommend a stay here. We really enjoyed our time at this particular beachfront. Just a quick note too, because it's quite remote, they have to bring in all their own water, and it's all tank water, and they don't recommend it's drinking water. So we did get a little bit caught out. We had empty tanks when we got there. You can use their water for showering, but you just can't drink it, that's all. So if you are going to head to the park, make sure you take some bottled water with you for drinking, or fill your tanks. It was really quite an experience to be able to share the beach with, beautiful kangaroos jumping around in the morning. The water was absolutely out of this world blue, and clouds were kind of coming over once we got there, but there were a few moments where we had some sunshine. We are heading into the rain event down in New South Wales, so I guess the next couple of days will tell us where we can and can't head to, but it looks like we've got a lot of rain coming, so the next couple of videos should be interesting. Stay tuned.